Hello, ho-ha everybody, it is I, Karolina Jay, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. One of the things that I want to do with the channel is to explore several different areas. So it's not just going to be about writing, it's going to be about the arts. So one of the areas that I have always been interested in is singing and music. I have a GNVQ and a BTEC National in art and design, and I also have a degree in textiles, particularly in jacquard weaving, which is my specialism. So I've decided that the channel is going to be called the Arts of Karolina Jay. And then we can do lots of different things, not just about writing or reading, but I'm going to do some singing and show you my artwork. The artwork will probably be mostly for the books that I want to do. So for example, I think we're going to start off with a book that I wrote for children. It's a bereavement book, which I wrote for my own children when their dad died. And it's my most complete piece of work, but I would like to tweak it, and I'm thinking about actually self-publishing it. I didn't know that this was really a thing, but I watched a video just recently. I will try to find the link to the video that I watched about this particular person who found somewhere that you can have books printed. And whether or not I manage to actually print it so that it can be sold will be a completely different matter, but it will be so that I can print it for my children in a proper book, whereas at the moment they just have it where it's ring bound, and I would really like to have a proper book for them to have. So that's the first project that we're going to work on, and the second one is I'm going to do some singing videos. So I will use karaoke videos from the television or from YouTube, and we'll just work on those. I'm not good enough on the piano to be able to accompany myself, although I might actually do some videos on my journey with the piano, because with my ME I completely lost how to play anything, and I'm gradually learning how to get that back. My recent appointment with my ME doctor actually came up with, or my occupational therapist came up with a suggestion for me, and it does seem to be working. So I would like to share those hints and tips with you, as well as what I'm managing to do. We're also recording this slightly differently because I need the microphone to be able to sing. So I'm hoping that this is going to work, but it may be of a slightly different quality, but we'll have to see how it works. So bear with me on that as well. I'm going to do two songs today, and this is for Burns Night. So Robert Burns was a poet from Scotland. He is absolutely well beloved by so many people, and so much so they dedicated a day for him, and it's called Burns Night, and I think it's normally on the 25th of January. Years ago, when I was at university, I was actually asked to sing on Burns Night for about 4 or 5 years in a row, and these were two of the songs that I used to do. There was another one as well, but that was Green Grow the Rashes. I also did Red Red Rose. They're not my favourite, and they're not so easy to sing a cappella. I can't remember where the music is for them either, so I'm just going to do these particular two, which are just lovely. One of them is unusual, and the other one I absolutely love. So it's going to be my dedication for Burns Night, and I hope you all have a wonderful time, because I know that everybody who celebrates Burns Night absolutely loves it. The two songs that we're going to do is Afton Water, and I really love this song. And the other one is Auld Lang Syne. Now, for the British among us who are not aware, Auld Lang Syne was actually written by Robbie Burns back in the 1700s. It wasn't designed to be sung to the tune that we sing it to today on New Year's Eve. It actually had a completely different theme, but it was only used for about 15 years, I think it was. 9 maybe I've got in my head. I'll have to try to just clarify that piece of information. It wasn't very long anyway, and then it was changed to the piece that we use today. So this is the traditional version of Auld Lang Syne. So we're going to give this a try and see how we go. So this is my dedication for all of those that celebrate Burns Night. This is Afton Water. Flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, I'll sing thee a song in thy praise. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. Flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. Thou stock dove whose echo resounds through the glen, ye wild whistling blackbirds in yon thorny den, thou green-crested lapwing, thy screaming forbear. I charge you, disturb not my slumbering fair. How lofty, sweet Afton, thy neighbouring hills, far marked with the courses of clear winding rills. There daily I wander as noon rises high, my flocks and my Marys sweet caught in my eye. How pleasant thy banks and green valleys below, where wild in the woodlands the primroses blow. There oft as mild evening leaps over the lea, the sweet-scented birk shades my Mary and me. Thy crystal stream, Afton, how lovely it glides, and winds by the court where my Mary resides. How wanton thy waters her snowy feet lave, as gathering sweet flowrets she stems thy clear wave. Flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, sweet river, thy theme of my lays. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. Flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. I really love that song. It brings back a lot of memories from singing on Burns Night. I used to always see my husband on that day as well, when we were before we had got married and were living together. And I used to travel all the way back from Huddersfield when I was studying at university on the train, travel home just to sing these songs, and then I would travel back the next day. So it was quite an exhausting journey. And I think the person who used to pay me to sing these gave me the belief that actually I could sing. I had been bullied so many times over the years and been told how awful I was at singing. And it was always something that's been a part of me, and it took me years to admit that I could actually sing. So there's a lot of enjoyment in these songs and a lot of happy memories. My heritage is also part Scottish. We would be from the Johnston clan, so I also have that. It's quite distant. I think it's in my great-grandparents', but it also always remains with me. Also part Irish, part Yugoslavian, part Czechoslovakian, part Austrian. So I have a real mixed bag in me. But there we go. So slightly Scottish, but very, very distantly. Okay, so the next one is Auld Lang Syne. But this is in the traditional manner, not in the way that we would sing it today. Also a cappella. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot, and Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my joch, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll tak a cup o' kindness yet, for Auld Lang Syne. We twed on about the praise, and put the gowan fine, but we've wandered many a weary fair, sin Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my joch, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll tak a cup o' kindness yet, for Auld Lang Syne. We twa pedalled in the burn, frae morning sun till dine, but the seas between us broad had o'ered, sin Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my joch, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll tak a cup o' kindness yet, for Auld Lang Syne. And there's a hand, my trusty fair, and gives a hand o' thine, and we'll tak a right good Willie Ward, for Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my joch, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll tak a cup o' kindness yet, for Auld Lang Syne. If you're wondering how I have the Scottish accent when I'm singing it, when I was originally asked to sing these songs back, would have been around 98, 99, maybe somewhere around there, early 2000s, somewhere around there, I was actually given a tape that would be a tape, not a CD, it was a tape. And I was given this CD, no, I was given this, let me just have a mouthful of tea. And a tea leaf, that's nice. I was given this tape and I listened to it, and it was, I believe if I remember rightly, the BBC Radio 4 had recorded a particular person. I'm really sorry, I have no idea who it was at the time. They recorded this lady who was singing these songs in the traditional Scottish way. I believe she was Scottish, unlike me, and so obviously she had this phenomenal Scottish accent while she was singing. And what I did was I actually learned to mimic her, and I would play it over and over and over again to try to capture the sounds that she was singing and the way that she sung them. I think I did a fairly good job. I mean, you'll have to let me know. Anybody that's Scottish out there, please tell me if you feel that I have done a good enough job, and I really hope that I have. And if I haven't, then I am really sorry, but I don't think I could do it any better than what I do. With that, I think that is all I can say to you today. So I'm going to upload this on Burns Night. So hopefully a couple of you might watch it and be interested in the extra sides to what we're going to show you. So there's going, like I said, there's going to be singing. We're going to be talking about my books. The first one will be, it's called Goodnight Daddy, and like I said, it's a bereavement book, so it's a bereavement poem really within a book, and I'm going to work on that one, show you some of the artwork, and then the process of trying to either publish it or producing it so that I can make a copy for my children in a real book. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I will catch up with you soon. We are currently reading, by the way, I can't get my hand to work. Here it is. The Spy Who Loved Me. Is it? No, it is not. It is The Spy Who Loved. I believe The Spy Who Loved Me may be James Bond. This is not James Bond. This is a true story. And yes, well, so this is my third book for January, so I'm very pleased. I did take a short break again, and I still haven't written the reviews for the others, so that's really bad, and I'm trying my best, but I'm not managing to do everything that I want to do, but I have managed to record this video, hopefully, because I'm trying it out different. Guys, I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.